Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Before we get into today's video, I'm going to ask you guys to like and please subscribe to the video, to the channel. We are at 69 subscribers. We are one away from 70. Let's hit 70 and also let's try and hit 100 very soon. So, the 2022 midterm elections happened a week ago today. This is November the 15th. A week ago from today was November the 8th. And what's interesting is that, well, odds for the results shocked the nation. The results shocked every single American across the country. And Republicans were supposed to do very well in the 2022 midterm elections. And the odds, the results have shocked everyone. Democrats outperformed Republicans better than anyone suspected them to do. The news suspected that Democrats were going to do very poorly in the midterms. They were going to do okay, but it wasn't going to look good for President Biden's rest of his term. And, things turned out for them. And Republicans and Democrats alike are very shocked with this news, very shocked with the results, because no margins, no expectations showed that Democrats were going to either keep the United States Senate, expand their majority in the governor races, and hold on to seats that no one thought would happen. Okay? That margins in polling groups showed that the Republicans were going to lead and blow through the election with a substantial margin, which we know didn't happen. If we look at Real Clear Politics here, their Real Clear Politics average was at, as of November the 6th, 2 days before Election Day, that would have been the Sunday before, had Republicans at a 2.5% advantage. Republicans are at 48% at the time on the generic congressional vote to Democrats' 45.5%. As of today, Republicans are at 4.3%, 51.2% for Republicans to Democrats 46.9%. They've done fairly well in the generic vote. And the reason why I'm looking at that is because out of all the races, every single race in every state across the country, federal, statewide, even the smallest in school boards, commissioner, in the commissioner races, even in the delegate and state senate races, across all 50 states, the average came out with Republicans leading over 4.3% of the Democrats. Now, I'm saying this because people are fairly ticked off about the results that came in. As I'm saying, the GOP, Republicans, conservatives are very mad at the results that we're seeing because polling groups have shown that was showing that Republicans were going to do very, very, very well in the 2022 midterm elections. And so the fact that Democrats outperformed was shocking. And, I was shocked at the results. For the people that watched the live stream on the midterm elections that I did live on November 8th, you all watched at the same time as I was getting these results in, and you all were shocked as well. So, anyway, what I want to talk about is that many people are saying that this was not the red wave, it was a red ripple. And what I say, that's somewhat accurate. It wasn't a red wave, it wasn't a red tsunami, but we did okay. And I'm going to talk about this because the reason why I say that is because we have expanded our majority in the House of Representatives. We need one seat away. Republicans are one seat away from taking the majority. There are about 18 seats not called. And with that being said, we need one. Now, don't get fooled by these numbers right here. This is NBC News' projection. This is what they think is going to happen with the majority. But anyway, there are many, many seats that Republicans flipped, okay? As they say, we flipped 21 seats. Democrats flipped 10 seats, okay? But what is interesting is that states like New York, let's look at New York, for example, okay? Look at Long Island here. the majority of Long Island is represented by Republicans now. As of 2023, most of Long Island will be represented as with Republican representatives. That's pretty amazing. Okay? So, if we look here, okay, at what the outcome of this election has held for Republicans and Democrats. Yes, Republicans didn't get the Senate. Yes, Republicans barely got majority in the governorships. But we're gonna take the House. If we don't win one more seat, that's sad, because Lauren Boebert in Colorado here, in the Colorado's 3rd congressional district, we are 99% in. Lauren Boebert's at 50.2%. Yet she's going to win her re-election here, and she's going to do well, and it's gonna be called for her. Also, races in California still have to be called. The race in Alaska, the race in Maine. Okay, there's many other races that still need to be called. And with that being said, I project that the Republicans will take the House of Representatives, not by huge margins like we expected, but by a decent margin, by a few seats. I'm gonna guess probably 222, 224, maybe 220, like what they have here. But we're gonna do okay. And things are going to be okay. We're going to be able to get spending under control. And the other thing is that even with the Senate going for the Democrats, Republicans did do very well. Okay, in the governorships, we flipped the state of Nevada. Okay, for Joe Lombardo. Steve Sisolak is going to serve one term as the governor. And this is the only governor flip in the United States in the 2022 midterm elections. Now, I predicted that Republicans would flip many seats in the governorships. Many races, I should say. And we didn't. But that's okay, because come 2026, it could be an even bigger red wave, and Republicans could do better. Or Democrats could do better. Or the same. It just depends. But we have done okay. And even though like states of like Arizona, they went for Katie Hobbs here, just barely. I don't think the fight is over. I think we're going to keep pressing through. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to talk to you guys and kind of lift up your guys' spirit and hope, and just tell you guys that, hey, we're going to keep pushing through this, and we're going to do okay, because we have upped the percentage. We have upped the I guess I could say margin of representatives in Congress, in the House of Representatives. Okay, we have put new senators in, and the Republicans are still holding on to the majority in the governorships. So that's all good news. Even though it wasn't as margins as we expected, it's still a win. So we have to remember that even though it's not what we wanted, not what we expected, the outcome is still decently okay. I would have wanted it to go way more for the Republicans, for the GOP, but it didn't. It still went, but not as margins as we expected it. So, with that being said, we're going to do okay. And maybe these next 2 years of President Biden's administration is going to be better. So, and hopefully it is. But with that being said, I just wanted to talk about this with you guys. Show you what happened in these states. I'm going to have some more in-depth videos across the states. We're still waiting on Georgia in the runoff election, so we'll talk about that. I might even live stream the results coming in on the runoff election. It'll probably be a short one, but I might do it. We'll see. It just depends. And so yeah, but with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss a single video when I post it or when it comes out. And with that being said, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you, God bless, and God bless America.